So they're rolling. Standing quietly and they're racing. And one more time, real quickly, but Fast Cash is the one who's got the early speed and goes to the lead. So it's Fast Cash now the leader from Just Ain't Easy. One more time is next. Then there's Azam, and the last one is Phil Moores as they round the far turn and head up the hill towards the 3 furlong marker. And Fast Cash is the one they've got to catch. He's in front by 2.5. From on the outside, Just Ain't Easy. Going up on the inside is Azam. Phil Moores is a length and a half away. And one more time has all to do with 3 furlongs to go after opening quarter of 25 and 2. They're at the top of the hill, begin their run towards the cannons. And Fast Cash still coaxing a 3x lead over Azam, who's running a Beverage in second. Fillmore's has now found his best ride and goes into third. Justin Easy's had enough. And there are no more turns. And Fast Cash is in command. Azam is trying desperately on the inside second. On the outside, Fillmore's is rattling home, but he's got a lot to do and not enough time to do it. As Fast Cash is going to get home, wins it now. 2.5 lengths from a fast finish in Fillmore's. Down the inside with Ashton. And a long way back before we get to Justin Easy. And one more time, the winner stopped the clock in 108 and 4. In a moment, a recap for you.
Red flag is raised. And away they go. Pray for Me got a flyer from post position number 3 and immediately puts 2 lengths on the field, but there goes Scarlet Ann to join this one up top. So a contested lead in the early stages as Scarlet Ann and Pray for Me go at it up the back stretch. Look Me in the Eyes third. Behind this one goes Ages. Then there's Saint Emilion. Behind that one is Martha Bray. And the trailer is Zara with 4 furlongs left to travel. Scarlet Ann, the leader, and she's there by 2 lengths with 3 furlongs left to travel. Pray for Me is now back into second. Look Me in the Eye has 2 lengths to make it and 3 furlongs to go. The favorite, Little But Lucky, is 5 lengths off of the lead. Ages to her inside. Behind that one is Saint Emilion. Martha Bray goes the wrong direction. Zara joins her at the back of the field, 15 lengths off of Scarlet Ann, who's made play every step of the way. 25 and 3. The opening quarters, they come inside the final furlong. And it's Scarlet Ann who's in for the fight, and she continues to repel on challengers with a new renewed rally. Here is Pray for Me down on the inside is Look Me in the Eye, and coming over the top of horse is the 4-5 favorite Little But Lucky. Anybody's races, they come for home, and Look Me in the Eye and Afri Waters come to the front. Look Me in the Eye, Little But Lucky as they race it to the wire, and Look Me in the Eye has won from Little But Lucky. Pray for Me, Scarlet Ann sputtered late and she finished fourth. Saint Emilion, Aegis, Zara and Martha Bray was the last one home in a final time of 109 and 1.
Maidens, here's Rashawn Ali.
So stir it up, comes forward the filly. They're off in the Santa Claus. Bonita Bay is prominent early, so too is Nazinga and Demas. And Demas will grab a hold of the lead, and he goes off to lead by 2. Stirred Up, the favorite, comes to join the vanguard early. Behind these is the Moon Solitaire debutante Graceful. Go Frankie's behind these, and Hanoi is the early trailer. And she is 7 lengths off of the lead. It's Demas who leads by a length to Stirred Up. Behind this one goes Bonita Bay. Then there's Nazinga off the pace this afternoon. Go Frankie to her inside. Those 5 are covered by 3 lengths as the race to the 5 furlong marker. Graceful's at the back of the field with Hanoi as they race past the 5 furlong pole. It is Go Frankie who's running up on the inside of Demas to challenge for the lead. And Go Frankie puts ahead in front. Demas is back into second. Stirred Up is third. Behind these in the pocket with a half-mile left to travel is Bonita Bay. Fifth on the outside is Nazinga. Graceful isn't getting any traction, neither Hanoi, and these two continue to go backwards with 3 furlongs left to travel. And Go Frankie has made a big middle move, and he goes on to lead by 2. Go Frankie's up top. Stirred Up is all in from second. On the outside goes Nazinga. Bonita Bay has been left wanting. She's now 5 lengths off of the lead with a quarter mile left to go. And Go Frankie, the son of Aristodemus, is in cruise control. He's put 3 on Stirred Up. Bonita Bay is trying to come on to Nazinga as they come to the corner. An unrequested acceleration from Go Frankie has put him and Ray Williams 6 in front. Stirred Up is trying to hold on to second. Bonita Bay, her stablemate, is coming on with a challenge for third. Behind this one is Nazinga inside the final furlong. They come. them, and Go Frankie's in front. He's clear by about 8. It's a minute back to stir it up, and battling on is Bonita Bay, but Go Frankie's left them in his muddy wake. He wins by as much as he pleased. Stir it up was second. Bonita Bay was third. Nazinga was fourth. Graceful, Hanoi, and the last one home was Dimas in a final time of 142 and 3. In a moment, a recap for you.
In goes Firecracker. They're on the star's orders. Racing and Verdun was a little hesitant to go as they come out the chute and onto the main course. It is time to pray. And are coming across from the outside. Solid Goal, who's going to dispute the lead. So it's Solid Goal in the middle of the course. On the inside, Time to Pray. Black jacket with red sleeves. There's a break of about 3.5 lengths of the striped silks of Firecracker. Then there's Nutcracker in the red cap for Adam Dean. In the black cap, in the black and gold silks, is Anya Rose. And Verdun is already about 15 lengths of the leader, which is now Time to Pray after opening quarter of a pedestrian 26 flat. They head down the back stretch, and it's Time to Pray in front by half a length from Solid Gold. They're length up clear of Firecracker, then through back to Nutcracker, 6 back to Anya Rose, and another 10 or so to Verdun after half in 51 and 1. They begin their ascent up the hill towards Brigade House. And it is still Time to Pray being pressed by Solid Gold. They're about 3 lengths clear of Firecracker. Then on the outside, Nutcracker comes a hunting. Anya Rose still has about 12 to find. Verdun has another 8 or 9 to find. As the Bug Boys get busy now, they come to the quarter pole. And it is still Time to Pray, hanging tenaciously to the lead. On the inside, Nutcracker's found the best rider, comes to do a second. And Solid Gold has fallen away. And Firecracker has also improved nicely into the stretch. And it's Time to Pray under a left-hand drive. Down the inside, Nutcracker. Firecracker staying on as well. But Time to Pray is going to stay on like an unwelcome host guest at Christmas and make it a winning performance today. Wins it by about 3 from Nutcracker, then Firecracker. Anya Rose runs out the top 4, and the winner stopped the clock in 142 and 3.
Antonius. And the starter takes a look at them. He raises his red flag. And he sends them racing for the feature race on today's program. And Radial Flyer gets a beautiful break on the inside. On the outside of that one comes No Not Again. In third position is Debonair David. There's a gap of 3 lengths back to Janat's goal, and Marcus Antonius is your back marker as they streak down the back stretch. And it is Radial Flyer in front from Debonair David. On the outside is No Not Again. A gap of 2 continues to be Marcus Antonius, and Janat's goal is your back marker. 25 and 1 they've done the first quarter as they go by the drill hall turn, and it is Radial Flyer in front, feeling the breath now of Debonair David in second position. On the outside is No Not Again. Marcus Antonius is being asked by Lopez to get into contention, and Janak's goal is still the back marker with a furlong and a half to go. And it is in front, Radial Flyer. On the outside, here comes Debonair David, and down the stretch they come, and it is Radial Flyer in front. Here comes Debonair David. It's Radial Flyer and Debonair David. Nothing is going to stop Radial Flyer from demolishing this field. Radial Flyer wins it from Debonair David. Marcus Antonius was third. Then came No Not Again and Janat's goal, 106 and 4. In a moment, there's the unofficial placings for you.
They're locked away. Racing and Lady Diva and Saint Tropez were a little slow to go. However, not the same for King of the Valley and JT's Angel. These two dispute the lead with a mile to go. King of the Valley on the outside, JT's Angel to the rails. Then there's a break of a length and a half to Pretty Princess. On the outside of Pretty Princess is Danny Boy. Caught 3 wide is Brighton Bell. The Girls Them Sugar is along the inside along with Sayavonga. Then there's a break of a length and a half to Saint Tropez and No Fly Zone. And the back marker is Lady Diva with a circuit to run. The opening quarter was completed in a pedestrian 27 flat. They head around the paddock bend and head off towards the 5 furlong marker. JT's Angel Brown Silks, the leader, by half a length from King of the Valley. Pretty Princess gets a lovely seam to run up the rails, but it's quickly closed off, and this causes a bit of a problem for Savonga as well as Danny Boy improves nicely. So to this Brighton Bell, the half was 51 and 3. They go down towards the Herfalone marker. And the girls them sugar now slip right through up on the inside. Goes through and picks it up now from King of the Valley. As they head towards the 3 furlong marker, these are 3 lengths clear of Brighton Bell. JT's Angel is going the wrong direction. Sancho Pestas found her best right as they get back towards their departure point. 6 and 1, 17 and 2. They come to the quarter pole, and it is now the girls them sugar in front by 2.5. From on the inside, King of the Valley. On the outside, here's Sancho Pay with a grand run. Pretty Princess with a renewed effort. Brighton Bell's run has pattered out. And so too has JT's Angel as they're homeward bound. And it's the girls them sugar in the middle, of course. A bit of bunking and banging. As on the outside, Pretty Princess swoops through and picks it up. It is now Pretty Princess from the girls them sugar, King of the Valley, with a renewed effort. But this one is over. Pretty Princess is going to get home. Wins it by 2. Close for second between on the inside, the girls them sugar and King of the Valley. And JT's Angel rounds out the top 4. The winner stops the clock in 1:59 and 3.
Ciroc goes.
As Ciroc goes forward. And
Ooh.
somebody is just acting up a bit.
Yeah, it looks like Crystal Diamond.
Well, Crystal Devlin thought the gates were about to fly as she went ready to go. But they're all in. Locked away. Racing. And Crystal Diamond brought sharpest of all on the inside. Coming across from the outside, Charles Frederick. Amber Rush between horses going the wrong direction, which is backwards. Along the inside, Justice League. These 3 have separated themselves from Ciroc, and Amber Rush is now the back marker as they round the far turn and head up the hill towards the 3 furlong marker. The race is going very quickly indeed as Crystal Diamond takes them over the hill with about a half a length lead from Charles Frederick running the big race. Justice League in a stalking position. Ciroc is rounding them on the outside, and Amber Rush would need the others to fall. The opening quarter was 24 and 3. They come to the quarter pole. And it's on the inside, Crystal Diamond, but she's going to feel the warm breath. No, Ciroc is splitting horses, Charles Frederick, as she capitulates very quickly. And there are no more turns. And it's Charles Frederick in the middle, of course, on the outside. Ciroc gets left-handed encouragement. It's on the inside. Charles Frederick on the outside. Ciroc now gets right-handed leather. Charles Frederick on the inside, hanging tough on the outside. Here's Ciroc rattling home. It's Ciroc on the right-hand drive, gets up now to win it. From on the inside, finishing very fast was Justice League. Charles Frederick between horses. Crystal Diamond rounds out the top 4. Amber Rush was the last one home. The winner stops the clock in 1:07 and 4. In a moment, we'll recap the day's racing.